Indices. Reviewing some index laws. Now remember, these are for non-zero bases. So if we have the same bases and the times, we add the powers. If it's division and same bases, we take away the powers. If it's one base and two powers, one outside the bracket, then we multiply. If there's two bases with a power, then it's the same as writing each one to the same power. It's division like this, then again it's the same thing. A to the negative 1 is just 1 divided by a to the positive 1. And if it's the negatives down the bottom, we can bring it up to the top and make it positive. Anything to the power of 0 is always 1. This is an nth root, so not the square root. Square root, if it's only n, is 2, but nth root. If we've got 1 divided by n and multiplying by n, it's just the same as a. And we can pull out this m, and we'll bring it in whichever way and get this rule. So we need to remember all those rules. Simplify each of the following. For this one here, we've got x, now it's times, same basis, so this is just x to the 5. This one here, it's a division, so this one is just x2. 4 minus 2 is 2. I'm not showing you all the steps here. I'm pretty sure you guys should know how to do this. This one here will be x. Now this one I'll show you the steps. A half minus 4 on 5. I can take away the powers because of the division and the same bases. So that means when I look at the powers, they're all going to be over 10, which means this one I have to times by 5, this one times by 2, which will make it 8. So at x to the negative 3 on 2. And I can turn that into a positive just by bringing it down in the denominator. This d, this is x to the 3 times a half, which is just, of course, x to the 3 on 2. Example 2, evaluate the square root of 125 to the 2/3. So the 2 is squared, and the 1 divided by 3 is cube root of that. So you've got to work out which way is going to be easier for you. Now, we can cube root 125 quite easy. So if we do this, and then we will square it. Cube root of 125 is 5. So then we've got 5 squared, and 5 squared is 25. That's the easy way to do that one there. Doesn't necessarily have to be like that. With the third one, same thing. With b, sorry, that's 1,000 divided by 27. I know I can do that to a third straight away and then square it. So this will be 10 divided by 3 squared, which is 100, excuse me, 100 divided by 9. Example 3. Evaluate that one there. So again, depends how you want to do it. Whichever way is the easiest. So I'm going to bring that 4th root up to the top, and at the same time I'm going to have 2 to the on 4, x to the 3 on 4, because that's what it is, x to a half, y to the 2/3. Oops, sorry, that's a y there. That's just a half, or a half minus a half. That's gone. It's x to the 0, which is 1. And the other one will be 3/4 minus 2/3. So I'll just write that, and we can work that out. So we end up getting y. This will be 1 on 12 when we work this out. X to the 0 is just 1, so I didn't write that one in. 1a.